Peperonata, arguably the best thing you can do with bell peppers. It's perfect for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We start by prepping bell peppers. Although there are several correct ways to prep a bell pepper, I start here by cutting them in half, right down the center. After removing the stems, it's easy to remove the pithy white parts by hand and trim with your knife. I like this method because it's the most efficient and also it's the fastest. Because green peppers are less sweet than peppers that have been left to ripen to yellow, orange, or red, we're not using them in the recipe. However, experiment with them if you're curious. I'm using only red ones today because I like them the best. Once the peppers are cleaned, slice them into strips. You don't have to go super thin, but we're also going to add some onions and they should be around the same size. For the base, we're mincing garlic and then we slice up a large onion. Instead of cutting half rings like we usually do, I cut slices from the side. When you do this, you're actually keeping more of the onion's cell walls intact, and the end result is a sweeter cooked onion. Let's get cooking. The first step, one I try to remember to do whenever possible, is to bloom whatever spices I intend to include. Here, we're blooming chili flakes in about a quarter cup of olive oil over medium-low heat in a Dutch oven. This helps to bring out more of the spice's oils and amplifies the flavor. After about a minute in the oil, the spices should be fragrant. We throw in the onion and garlic and raise the temperature to medium. We just want to sweat them and not really put on any color. If you do, it's no big deal at all. We obviously add some salt at this point, which also aids in the process and seasons the dish. With most dishes, you should always plan when you add salt. Here, adding the salt in the beginning greatly enhances the flavor. If you're ever curious about this, try making something that calls for salt and then add it at the end. You'll never skip this step again. Keep moving those onions around, and once they look about right, we can add our next ingredient, tomato paste. Add a tablespoon and try to coat the onions. After about a minute or so, you'll see the tomato paste start getting deeper in color. We now add the sliced peppers, and once those are mixed up a bit, a can of tomatoes is added. You can use fresh here, but canned tomatoes are great, and it's not usually worth the effort unless it's tomato season. We raise the temperature to high, and once the stew comes to a boil, we reduce it to medium-low and stir periodically at a simmer for no less than 30 minutes. After the peperonata has been cooking for a while, it'll develop a silky sauce, which is what you're looking for as an indication that it's about ready. Personally, I like it after it's been cooking for over an hour, but it's up to you. We found the recipe we loosely follow for peperonata from a cookbook written by Abra Berens called Roughage. She's a great writer and also an amazing inspiration. We usually eat peperonata as a vegetable accompaniment to our dinner. It pairs amazingly well with so much. The recipe from Abra Berens suggests serving it with a poached egg and some boiled or roasted potatoes. Egg yolk does something magical when it mixes with the peppers. Thanks again for sticking around this long. If you like what you saw, you can find the full recipe in the recipes section on our website, recipesrecommended.com. Also, please let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you have a recipe you think we should make, send us a message and we'll check it out. We may also make a video. We thank you for joining us, and please don't forget, great minds eat alike.